I'm not going to yell because it's late and I'm in a sugar coma because I had a piece of cake today. And I don't normally eat sugar and it's causing me to slowly fall asleep. Hi guys, hi. Hi amazing Mikalia, hi Cameron, hi Zesty, hi Sharona, hi Amy Collier X. God, this chat's weird these days. Sometimes it's just showing me one after the other people joining, but it's not showing me the whole chat box. It's with this bloody TikTok chat. TikTok, get your shit together and get your lives together. Hi Lisa, hi Cameron, hi Sharona. Savvy, what's wrong? Sav? My cat's meowing her head off. What's happening? I'm reacting. What are you doing? Tell me what's happened. Guys, I can't answer your DMs. Nat, I know you sent me a DM. I can't answer DMs, guys. Jump on a call with me. I don't have time. I can't be answering everyone's DM after you've had a call with me. Send me a 2-week update, but don't send me a DM because you're having a freak out. I can't answer them. Guys, do you know how many DMs I get in a week from fucking people on TikTok and Messenger? I can't answer them, guys. I have to have a life. I'm sorry. Like, you're going to have to sort this shit out yourselves. You can't ask me a question every time something happens. You're going to have to do this by yourselves. That's why I'm giving you the tools to do it. Stop fucking reacting and start doing it yourself. Guys, I have to close my DMs if people keep asking me questions. I love you, but you need to be able to do this yourself. How was your Easter Friday? It was lovely. Actually, it was Saturday. I went out today, had a lovely leisurely lunch thing, and I ate cake, and now I feel like I'm falling asleep because I never eat sugar. And I had this big cream cake with jam and icing sugar all over it, and I'm in a coma now. Hi, guys. The opposite keeps happening no matter how much What? They're being distant and I missed him. Hang on. Affirm and try and keep the crappy story away. Guys, sometimes shit happens. Look, I don't know what to tell you guys who are freaking out, reacting, experiencing the opposite. This isn't magic. I don't know what you've been watching. Sometimes shit goes wrong. Sometimes the opposite happens. Sometimes you react. Sometimes the 3D shows you exactly the fucking opposite of what you want. And why are you looking at it? I know it's painful. I know it hurts. I know it's annoying. I know it can be really upsetting when the 3D shows you something you don't want and you get really upset. But guys, you've got to understand that you created that. Have a big cry. Look, I reacted 2 weeks ago. I really was upset. And then I thought, you know what, Loz? You fucking here every day telling people not to react and you're reacting. You know what? You're here telling everyone you create your reality. And you're reacting to the reality you created. You did that. Why are you crying about it? It's your doing. You caused it. Guys, you've got to start getting a handle on whatever is happening in front of you is an old reflection of your old thinking. You have to keep persisting in the new thinking so it'll catch up. It's slow, it's laggy, it's delayed. I don't know what else to tell you other than you caused that. So if you guys are writing to me in the DMs and freaking out because someone cancelled a date on you or someone said something or a third person showed up or someone said something to you in a text or didn't answer your text or didn't do this or didn't do that, are you seriously planning on sending me a DM every time something happens? Because fuck me, you're going to be sending me one every week. Shit happens, guys. It's life. Are you going to react to every single thing that happens? Or are you going to live up here in your mind and create new circumstances? You created that shitty circumstance with your shitty thinking about, oh, maybe he'll leave me on red. Maybe he'll cancel on me. Maybe he doesn't like me. Maybe there's another person. Maybe there's girls on Instagram he's looking at. Who are they? Maybe it's someone else. And then you're freaking out to me because something happened. Yes, I know something happened because you were thinking some shit last week, last month about that. Guys, it's all a reflection of you. If they're being cold to you, if they're ignoring you, if they're cancelling on you, if they're being an asshole, if the complete fucking opposite's happening, you caused it. Guys, you're going to get a handle on this. You're taking this 3D too seriously. Oh my God, shit's happening. Yes, and you created that. What do you want me to do about it? Stop having a freak out. Get back in your mind if you want the shit to change and change it. Don't send me incessant DMs every time you have a freak out. I love you, but you've got to do this by yourselves, guys. I can't hold your fucking hand. Drop me there on your date, sitting there telling you, now say this to him. Now do this. Now imagine this. Guys, come on. I'm joking. You know what I'm saying? You guys have got to do this by yourselves. You can't rely on me. I don't know everything. I just know that you created your fucking 3D. So stop reacting to it. You did that. Okay, be annoyed at it. Oh, fuck, I created this shit with my shitty thinking. Okay. I'll have a big cry. I'm going to get over myself. I am ranting. I'm just getting rid of some people. Someone come back in here. The same person that used to come in here before and write rude shit. Now they've got a different name. They're doing the same shit. Get a life. Why? What is wrong with you? Been affirming money. Won $100 yesterday. Wish it had been more, but it's a start. Don't worry if you wish it had been more. It's a start, darling. Affirm for more next time. Can I manifest you accepting me into your Facebook group? You're the best. Yes, darling, just go to there. Go into the Facebook group. Go to Manifest Live with Loz. Click the link in my bio. Go there. Answer the questions. I'll accept you. I'm in Perth, darling. I'm from here. I used to live in Sydney. And then London, but I'm back. Any questions? It was an accidental call. Really no idea how my phone did it. What are you talking about, Leanne? I can't see it. Yes, I'm just a bit drunk. Well, don't worry. Love my straight way of teaching. How can I change the bad old thinking? Get on your affirmations. Guys, you've got to understand this shit is old. It's, how old are you? Ask yourself. Okay, if I'm 43, you're like me. You've got 43 years of shitty thinking. It takes a little while to get rid of that shit. You think just affirming for a week, a couple of times a day is going to cancel that shit out? Are you crazy? You got 40 whatever years of it, 30 whatever years of it, 20 whatever years of it, 15 years of it. You think it's just going to be cancelled out by a week of affirming? You guys have been watching too much LOA. These people are teaching you magic shit. It's not voodoo, it's not magic, it's not a spell. It's new thinking, guys. It takes a while for it to sink in, and then it takes a while for your 3D to change. Stop freaking out. Get back on the horse and affirm. Stop looking at the 3D and reacting to it. If you do react, think, oh, well, fuck, I created this. Why am I getting shitty at it? It's my fucking fault. Ignore it and reaffirm what you want. Stay in your power. Yes, Sharona. Thank you, Sandy. Guys, if you give your power away to the 3D by looking at it and going, oh, fuck, I'm really upset, you are literally giving your power away. You are saying, oh, people have free will in my reality. This is turning up. I don't know why. Why is this happening? You fucking know why. You created it at some point. You thought it. Get a handle on that. And then go, right, okay, fuck, I did that. Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. Right, how did I do that? Oh, he cancelled on me probably because I thought I wasn't enough. Probably because I thought he didn't like me. Probably because I thought he would leave me on red, and then he did. And then he cancelled. And then this happened. And then the third party turned up because I was worried about him looking at other girls. I did that. Fuck, I'm powerful. I'm going to take my power back, step back into my power, and use it properly. Rather than misusing it. You guys are misusing your power so much by looking at the 3D and freaking out. And then all you're doing is creating more shit that you don't want. I'm yelling at you because a lot of you are sending me silly DMs expecting me to give you answers, and I'm not going to answer. I can't hold your hand. I'm not Dorothy Dix. Guys, you've got to figure this out. You're doing it. I can't get in your mind every 5 seconds go, okay, such and such. Now what you need to do is blah. Guys, it's going to be an expensive week if you have to get on a call with me every time you have a freak out. Oh, thinking, oof, I just logged on and you just slapped me. Yes, good. Guys, look, I did this. I understand what it feels like when you react. I get it. I fucking melted down 2 weeks ago. And I thought, why am I trying to teach people this shit when I'm reacting? But it happens, guys. Sometimes a 3D is a motherfucker and it slaps you in the face and you think, oh my God, how after all this affirming have I got this happening? But guys, you've got to realise you did that. At some point you did it, and know that, okay, if I did it, I'm that fucking powerful that I created this shitty circumstance. I can change it. I really want you to get your head around this. Because if you can't accept that, then you're always going to freak out every time something goes wrong. And shit happens, guys. What are you going to do? Have a freak out every week? The tough love is essential for me. You slapped me out of it. I love your lives. Good. Good, Jasmine. I'm affirming a lot, and I dreamt I was unblocked. I'm positive what I'm doing is working. Yes. Excellent, darling. Do that. Guys, when you're dreaming about it, that subconscious is knowing all about it. It's listening. It's putting it in your dreams. Good, darling. Sorry that I told some people off just then. But I'm trying to get you to do this for yourselves, guys. I'm trying to get you to be self-sufficient. I don't want you writing to me every time there's a freak out. I won't answer. This is tough love, guys, as in, I love you and I want you to learn how to do this by yourself. I don't want you to rely on me. I don't know everything. I didn't go to the Hogwarts of manifestation school. There isn't one. I just learned from life experience of fucking things up and fucking things up and really fucking things up. That's why I'm able to say to you guys, if you're fucking things up, you can fix it. I've learned way more from my mistakes than I have from my successes of manifesting, guys. Trust me. So that's why I'm saying to you, if you're fucking it up, stop freaking out. Understand that you created that. Then you'll be stepping completely into your power because you know you can change it because you created it. Okay? One day I might just stop coaching. What are you going to do then? Oh my God! I want to send lots of DMs. She's not answering them. Guys, you're going to have to figure this out. I wish there was a Hogwarts School of Manifestation. It would be a great idea, wouldn't it? Warthogs, maybe we'll call it that. Oh, I just realised it's warthog backwards. Oh, why did I never realise that before? If Neville says to remember when, doesn't that contradict rewriting the story? No, he's saying use it as an impetus to imagine the thing you want now. So if you're standing in an empty lot and you want that to be the block that you build your house on, you stand in the empty lot and you say, I remember when this used to be an empty lot, but now it's a beautiful, spectacular mansion. Look at that beautiful roof that we put on. Look at those gorgeous stones we clad. Look at that gorgeous front door we chose. But it's not there. You're imagining it. You're saying, I remember when this didn't exist. You're not talking about the old story. You're talking about what you're imagining is there now, even though it's not. That's what I remember it when is used for. When it's not actually here yet, but you're imagining it is, and you're saying, I remember when it wasn't here. That's what he does it for. That's how he uses it. And it's an excellent, excellent thing to do. I saw what/who I'm trying to manifest at the shops today. Did you? What happened? Thanks for motivating me to manifest. It's been paying off. Oh, wonderful, Cameron. You're welcome, my darling. You're welcome. What are we talking about? I manifested a new SP in 3 days. Wasn't OG SP, but better. Wonderful, darling. Do that. Yes, I created an SP in a week after the old SP fucked me off. I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm going to get a better one. And he turned up outside my house. Do I always have to rewrite the old story? Guys, you don't have to, but look, I'm telling you, if you can't get rid of that old story, good luck. You don't have to, guys. Don't listen to me. Do whatever you think. I always affirm about school, saying I have so many friends and people love me, but I feel left out. Well, darling, if you're feeling left out, you'll continue to feel left out. You're thinking you're left out. You're wondering why you're left out. You're looking at the 3D and assuming you're left out. Therefore, you'll be more left out. Okay? So I really want you to step into your power of like, I can affirm for new friends and they will show up. They are here already. I love my new friends. I love my new friendship group. I am everyone's favourite person. My friends love me so much. I love having so many friends. And say it and say it and say it and say it and stop looking for the friends. Just assume they're there already and they will show up, okay? Stop looking at 3D. Is it true Neville said 3 days are enough to manifest anything? Read that yesterday. Yeah, people misread that, guys. He means the Trinity. Sammy goes on about some shit about that in an early video and she completely misunderstood it. He's talking about the Trinity, like as in the Bible, meaning 3, as in it is done, once it feels done. He's talking about the feeling of completion. He's not talking about 3 days. He's talking about 3 days to create, 3 days as Trinity, 3 days as a Bible thing, a biblical thing. He's not talking about 3 actual days. Please ignore that. He's interpreting it for you to say, as long as creation takes to feel it is done, that's what the 3 days are, the Trinity of feeling it's done, the completion. Please, Sammy's video about that is very wrong. Bless her. She was learning. It was one of her early videos. Just ignore it if that's what you were watching. I wish there... blah, 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 blah. My manifestations work every time. Yes, Cameron. Preach. Yes, I am. I was. Sorry, I was yelling, guys. I'm really sorry to tell you off, but I want you guys to be self-sufficient. I want you guys to be able to do this by yourselves. I don't want you to rely on me. You understand? What's the point of relying on me? You're the power. What do you need me for? I can give you tips. I can do lives with you. I can answer questions, but you're going to have to figure this out for yourselves, guys. I took on your quote. He lives me. He thinks, he loves me, thinks about me every day and tells me more he loves me. Wonderful, darling, Judy Ann. I took on your quote. He loves me. He thinks about me every day and he tells me every day that he loves me. Wonderful. Happy Easter. Oh, thanks. Morning from the UK. Hi. I used to think guys would try it with my bestie and she just slipped SP tried years ago. And she just slipped SP tried years ago. Oh, she just told you that? Yeah, well, so what you'll assume will happen? I remember I always used to assume that my boyfriend that when I was 16 was in love with my best friend, and then he was. And I remember I always suspected it, and then he was. And it was my suspicion all along. And then years later he couldn't stand her. And he was like, oh, God. And it was just me always feeling like she was in competition with me, and she always wasn't. She actually made herself be in competition with me for most of my life. It was really weird. And so when love came along, I thought she'll take him from me. And he technically was in love with her for a time. It's weird. Now I look back on it, I realise I did that. Just realised that then. My SP just called me. I manifest every day. Yes, Yolanda. Good for you. Any more questions, guys? Is my manifesting working? If I have a dream about being unblocked, I'm always affirming my self-concept. Yes, darling, if you're dreaming about it, fucking good. Okay? It's meaning your subconscious is alive with the idea. Excellent, darling. Give it everything good meaning. Your dreams, everything. What's good affirmations to change it? To change what, darling? I'm really scared now that I once thought maybe I'd get cancer and planted the seed. Guys, everyone thinks they're going to get cancer. Don't worry about it. Who doesn't think they're going to get cancer? It's all over the fucking news. Who doesn't think they're going to get COVID? Everyone does. You can't just plant it once and be like, oh my God, I might get cancer one day. That's not how it works, guys. You have to be obsessed with the idea of cancer, obsessed with the idea of COVID, and then you get it. Are you obsessed with the idea? Stop being obsessed if you are. That's not how it works, guys. How many times a day do you hear about fucking cancer? This gives you cancer, that gives you cancer. New thing for cancer. People are obsessed with talking about it. Don't worry about it. Manifesting is now such a big part of my life. Wonderful, Flappy Godmother. Good for you, my darling. Hooray. My manifestations have worked. Yes, Cameron. Hey, sister, I broke up with my boyfriend and I feel like I'm dying inside. Any advice? Well, what the fuck did you break up with him for? What did you do that for? Guys, people break up with people all the time and then realise they didn't have to do that. They just had to stop reacting to the person they were turning up as because they turned them into that person with their shitty subconscious thinking about themselves. I'm not good enough. He doesn't love me. Maybe he doesn't want me. Why is he looking at other guys? Oh, maybe he doesn't even like me anymore. Oh, fuck, I better break up with him because I'm going to get hurt here. You break up with him and then you're heartbroken and dying inside. Imagine you never broke up. Imagine that never happened. Imagine you and he are still together. And work on your fucking shitty self-concept that caused you to feel like you had to break up with him and caused the shitty version you created of him that you didn't like anymore. That wasn't giving you what you wanted anymore. Darling, Daniel, if you're lost, go up to Manifest Live with Loz, my Facebook group. Go to Manifest Space, Live Space with Space Loz. Look for it in Facebook or press the link in my bio and go and watch all my lives back, particularly number 25 and 41. Type in 41 and 25 and you'll find the TikTok live replay videos, or go to the albums and you'll find it there. 25 is about self-concept to get your SP back, and 41 is about getting rid of the old story about the breakup. Okay, go and watch those. I'm having a Manifest Your Ex Back course coming out soon, guys, but it's taking me a while. I haven't even started creating it yet. What if it looks like there's no movement? Feeling bummed, but focus on affirmations? Yes. Guys, you can't see it. How do you know what they're doing? How do you know they're not sitting around with their family and the family saying, why'd you break up with her? She was so wonderful to you. You're an idiot. How do you know his friends aren't talking to him about you? How do you know he's not sitting at home picking up his phone ready to text you? You don't know. You can't see it. I think of you every time I think negative, turn it to a positive, and my life is so much better. Oh, wonderful, Judy Ann. Oh, yay. I lived in the end for about 2 months every hour, and I affirmed he has another. I should let go. I lived in the end for about 2 months every hour, I affirmed, and he has another. Should I let go? I should let go. Well, you obviously thought they have another person. You suspected they would. You had fears they would. You might have been living in the end, but your fears were running the show, and then they ended up with someone else. Guys, third parties are created from your fear. What fearful thoughts were you having while you were trying to live in the end? You obviously weren't living in the end enough. You were still having the old story running the show and your old subconscious thoughts. Were you working on you, changing your self-concept, or were you just working on affirming for them, living the end with them, living the end with them, and not changing you and changing your fears? And your shitty subconscious thinking, darling. Most people, when they fuck up, it's because they weren't changing themselves. They weren't working on self-concept. They were concentrating so much on the specific person that it all fucks up. Guys, you have to change you. You shouldn't wish breakups upon people. Karma will get you for that. What are we talking about? Karma's only really a thing, guys, if you believe in it. But yeah, you shouldn't be wishing anything bad upon anyone, really. I want to manifest an amazing summer with friends and boys. How? Say exactly what you just said in your question, darling. I had the most amazing summer full of friends and boys. It was fucking amazing. I had the best time. It was the best summer of my life. I had. Okay? As if it's already happened. Say it over and over and over again. I had the best summer full of friends and boys. It was this. It was that. We did this. We did that. Have scenes in your mind of what you did, where you went, how fun it was. What do I do when he wanted me at first, but now he acts like he hates me and I want him back? Well, darling, your shitty negative subconscious thinking kicked in when you got insecure, when you started to like them, you started to have fears of, oh God, maybe they'll leave me, maybe this won't last, maybe he doesn't like me. And that's when they start to change. Everyone turns up great first, guys. You fuck them up with your insecurities. What insecure thoughts and fears were you having? Go and assess those, then go into your mind and change those with new affirmations. No, he loves me and only me. He wants me and only me. I am lovable. I am wanted. I've always been loved and wanted. I am chosen. I'm the priority. What's your shit from childhood that's causing you to get insecure about things when they're going well, then they start fucking up because of your fears? What are your childhood fears? What are your childhood insecurities that are running your brain, guys, and fucking your relationship up? I've been doing a lot of self-concept. My ex came back and now I'm talking to another guy. Wonderful, darling. Talk to as many of them as you like. Other guy, SP, ex, whoever. Keep them all around. Build up your self-concept and then you can choose. How am I, Loz? How have you been doing with your affirmations? Not so good. I've been busy today and I haven't been doing enough affirming. I did in the car and I did when I went for a walk, but I need to do more. I'm telling you guys to do it, and I'm not doing it enough for myself. So thank you for the reminder. Thanks, Laura. I'm not. Love you, Loz. I sent you my 3-week update. You haven't read it. Oh, sorry, Cher. I'm so sorry, guys. I've got about 10 updates in there at the moment. I'll get to them tomorrow. I promise tomorrow is my reading update day because I still have questions to answer about one-to-ones, and I've got must be about 12 updates in there I haven't read, and yours is one of them, darling. I'm sorry. I promise to get back to you tomorrow. I just don't want to read it and then accidentally not put it as unread and not get back to you. I just want to be able to get back to you. Sorry, darling. How to be patient with manifestations. I've been manifesting months with no results. Well, Joanna, you're obviously doing it wrong. Are you working on self-concept or are you just focusing on your specific person? Are you just focusing on getting your ex back and not changing you? Are you changing you? Are you doing 80% self-concept affirmations? Have you assessed your shitty childhood and shitty thoughts and shitty negative thinking and thought, shit, that's running my life. Better change that shit. Or are you just concentrating on your manifestation? The house, the car, the person. Because I tell you what, that won't do crap. You have to change you, guys. Assess what is running the show. What subconscious thinking caused the situation. Change that in you and then things will change. It's not about them. If you're just concentrating on them, fuck all will happen. Out of Neville's 10 books, which should I start with first? Okay, Feeling is the Secret is the easiest. Then The Power of Awareness is probably the next easiest to read. Then The Law and the Promise is excellent. That's his success stories from his followers. It's an excellent book, gives you all examples. How people got houses, money, specific people, their exes back, fame, etc. Okay? Then there's Seed Time and Harvest. That's an excellent book. A lot of them are in readers like this. They're all together in one book. See, there's a lot of books inside. Out of This World, Seed Time and Harvest. Resurrection's very difficult. Freedom for All's not the easiest. Prayer, The Art of Believing, that's excellent. Okay, they're all excellent. But guys, also just read his lectures online. There's heaps of free PDF lectures. Just put in Neville Goddard lectures or listen to them. Listen to him talking. He's a wonderful, wonderful speaker. He's got the most beautiful, soothing voice. I love listening to him. And at the very end of every lecture, he goes, let us go into the silence. And there's just silence for about 3 minutes. And then he goes, good. It's beautiful. And what he's making everyone in the crowd do is imagine. Just sit here and imagine for 3 minutes. Good. And then he says, any questions, please? It's wonderful. Go and listen to his lectures, guys. They're wonderful. And he has the most beautiful Barbadian British accent with this kind of Americanisms in it. He's wonderful. Go and listen to his lectures, guys. They're very godly and religious-y sounding, but he's not religious at all. He's just interpreting the Bible. He didn't belong to any religion. He's just telling you your power, and he's interpreting the Bible for you and telling you it's all about that. Go and listen to them. Especially Live in the End, The Queen of Heaven. There's lots of beautiful lectures of his. They're very crackly sometimes and old, but they're wonderful. He's a wonderful, wonderful person to listen to. He makes you feel good. Good morning. Hi, Gina. You shouldn't... any more questions? I can't see any more. Oh, I can't see any questions. Oh, what are my manifestations? Oh, God, guys, I keep talking about them and I'm sick of talking about them because so many people have been here a million times. My car, my house, all kinds of shit. Guys, go to the Manifest Live with Loz Facebook group and watch the early videos, probably 1 to 5. I talk about my manifestations a lot. Okay? Because I just don't want to repeat them because everyone's here. I'm 16, obviously live with my parents. How can I manifest for us to move into a big house? I love our big house. Our house is fucking enormous. This house is too big for all of us. How did we end up with such a big house? Say things like that, darling. Okay? Currently teaching my mum about manifesting. She's watching with me. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray! Hi, Alexi's mum. Morning from Scotland, Loz. Oh, hello. Hope that makes sense. I don't know anything to say in Scottish dialect. I used to beat myself up for everything. It's taken me a while for manifestations to start to work. Okay. It's taken my manifestations a while to start to work. Guys, I used to beat myself up when I realised I was creating my reality and I created a whole lot of shit I didn't want. I would be like, what the fuck? Why would I do this to myself again and again and again? And a lot of the time with relationships with me, it's the same shit, different guy. And I'm like, what's going on here? And then I'm like, it's me. It's always been me. I have to change my self-concept to change this shit. Don't beat yourself up, guys. Just realise it and change it. Hi, Queen. Hi. Hi, Sadie. What does birds before land mean? It's an old saying that Christopher Columbus came up with, right? When he was sailing the ocean blue, he'd be looking for land. He'd been sailing for months and he'd be looking for land. And then he realised the sign for land was birds. Because when he suddenly saw birds out in the ocean, they were flying somewhere all in the same direction, he knew land was coming. What that means in manifestation speak is your SP's coming or your manifestation is on its way. The land is near. But at the moment, you're seeing other things coming in that are similar, akin to what you want. Other exes, other guys, men giving you attention that aren't your SP, but your SP's over there, but you're getting these other things. You're getting lots of attention, but not the thing you want. Okay? You're getting little drips and drabs of money, but not the money you want. Okay? You're getting job offers, but not the job you want. Okay, that's what birds before land is. It just means your manifestation is near, and it also means a lot of the time you haven't got rid of the old story about your manifestation, and that's why it's not here yet. By why everything else is here, it means your self-concept's on point, but the old story is not dead yet. I attracted a wonderful girl into my life using self-concept. She's everything I've ever wanted in my SP. Really, darling? Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I'm so pleased. That's wonderful. I literally had a dream last night that I got cancer. Well, forget about that shit, darling. That's just a nightmare. Forget about it. Guys, dreams aren't predictive. They're not foreboding. They're just dreams. They're just your subconscious working overtime while you're asleep. Don't fucking worry about it. You guys read so much into dreams. I've never heard of a community reading so much into dreams. I couldn't give a shit what my dreams are like or what they're about. They don't mean anything, guys, unless you give them meaning. Don't give it any meaning. Accidentally called SP. No idea how it happened. He said I can always call him anytime. Oh, wonderful, Leanne. Oh, well, good. It was inspired action that you didn't mean to do. And it all worked out. Wonderful, darling. I keep on meeting guys that have the same name as my ESP. Do you, Jasmine? See, that's for birds for land as well. I lived at the end for about 2 months. Every hour, I saw that one. Facts. What were we saying facts about? I manifested my colleagues being nice to me. Oh, wonderful, darling. Yay. Is it possible to manifest a certain couple breaking up? Well, you can, darling, but remember about the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. Would you like someone to do that to you? Florence Scovel Shin calls your thoughts a boomerang. Whatever thoughts you send out, guess what? They'll come back to you. So unless you want that to happen to you, I wouldn't do that. Any questions, guys? Otherwise, I'm going to go because I am buggered because I'm in a sugar coma because I ate a piece of cake. Every time I get contradicting thought, I hear you yelling at me, I get right back to it. Wonderful, darling. I'm sorry you guys are hearing me in your head. That's really disturbing. Every time I feel like retracting back into my old thoughts, I watch one of your videos and it helps me. Oh, wonderful, darling. Oh, wonderful, Sarah. Oh, that's great. Great. Keep doing that. Wonderful. What do you do when he wanted me at first? I saw that. Someone said they wanted to manifest a certain couple to break up. Oh, yes, I saw that. Do you recommend reading Neville's books? Absolutely, guys. I recommend actually his lectures more than his books, to be completely honest with you, because his voice is so wonderful and he really explains things so beautifully that listening to him I found even more insightful than reading. I actually listened to every one of his lectures before I bought his book, before I found the reader, and I listened to them and listened to them and listened to them, probably some of them 50 times. So they really sunk in, okay? That's why I can quote him a lot because I've listened to so much of it. And trust me, it's hard getting through some of the God stuff, but you can really hear him. And just the stories he tells, and he tells you success stories from his group, people who've been following him, what's happened, success stories of his own. His lectures are full of success stories, okay? So if you really want to hear how this works, listen to his lectures, okay? They're wonderful. And it will take a while to get used to the way he talks, the oldie worldly speak, and the God stuff. But when you can get past it, he's wonderful to listen to. But also read his books. Absolutely. Any more questions, guys? Otherwise, I am going to go. All right, guys, if you don't follow me already, please do follow me at Manifest Live with Loz on my TikTok. There's lots of 1-minute videos on there. But if you want to watch longer videos, long form content, 3 or 4, it's 3 hours long, half an hour long, 1 hour long lives. All these lives are saved in the Facebook group, Manifest Space, Live Space, with Space Loz. Thanks, Kat. And you can watch all these back. There's over 66 lives in there at the moment. Heaps of content in the video section of the page. You can ask each other questions. And if you would like one-to-one coaching with me, private video coaching where you send me your backstory of what you're trying to manifest, a bit about your childhood so I can figure out your subconscious thinking that's causing things to manifest for you, you can DM me through Facebook in the Messenger or through my TikTok at Manifest Live with Loz. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I will see you next time. Bye.